This is the guy George Outdoors, and you could probably tell from the video, I just woke up. It is Thanksgiving morning, and me and my dad have kind of a tradition of killing a deer on Thanksgiving Day. It doesn't have to be a big one, it doesn't have to be a buck, but we like to kill something on Thanksgiving Day. So me and him are in the woods. He's right there behind me at his farm. I'm over here at my place. We're only, right through the woods from each other. And we're going to be hunting some spots where we've been seeing deer, but not necessarily big bucks. I am eat up with hogs right now. Every one of my deer stands, the hogs are eating every bit of corn in my food plots, rooting them up every single night. So I kind of had to judge by the cameras where the hogs weren't at last night, and I'm sitting a little small food plot in a ground blind. This morning, got a lot to be thankful for. Haven't killed any big bucks this year, but I have been able to kill a few deer and been really thankful just with everything in my life. So it always could be worse. So just always remember that. But right now we're going to get our gear together. We only got a short walk, and we're going to head to the ground blind. A cold front's moving in, but not today. It's going to move in tomorrow. So it's still kind of windy and a little bit muggy out there, but the deer got to eat sometime. So we're going to be ready for them. I just had a small buck come in, and he was cruising. He came in here, looked like he was looking for a doe, and got out of here. Really wasn't interested in feeding. And I know it's late, but we're gonna hit the rattle bag. Late in the season, that is, and the rut's probably mostly over, but you never know. So we don't really have a whole lot to lose. Hit the rattle bag a few times. Now we're gonna just top it off with a little bit of grunting. That may not do the trick, but I've had a lot of opportunities to do that, and it didn't scare the deer off. I've actually done it with deer out in the food plot, and I didn't even scare them off. So it may not work, but I've had enough examples and sample size to know that it doesn't really hurt the hunt that much. So I'm not having too much luck at the moment. I haven't seen anything since that buck came in and got out of here, but my old man just shot one over there at the home farm just across the road. So he said it was I think he said it was an 8-point. So he said the deer moving, he said it was kind of on just like this 8-point, or this buck that I saw. He said it was just kind of searching, looking for what appeared to be looking for a doe. So the little rattling we did didn't work, but we're still going to sit back and be optimistic. Maybe a few does will come in, and we will take a doe. That is kind of what we were after anyway. So, well, that's it for my hunt this morning. Seen that one buck, and that's really it. I got these hogs over here, and I got to get rid of them. They're tearing up all my corn piles, my food plots, and even when I see deer, they're not hanging around real long, because I think just the smell of those hogs is just way too strong. And my dad across the road over here, he ain't got hogs on his place, and he's seen multiple deer this morning. He killed an 8-point and saw 2 more 8-points. So I gotta get rid of these hogs. That is a top priority. But a beautiful morning. Tideway sent me all these hunting gear. Awesome hunting gear. And I just kind of hate it. It's November, late November, Thanksgiving, and we have yet to have cold weather. I've got heated vests, heated jackets, this outfit, but good stuff. So check out Tideway if you want some hunting gear. But right now, I'm headed back to the house. Going to grab the mule and go get Dad and go get his buck. Look at that right there. There's tracks right there. There's my boot prints from this morning. Those tracks were not there this morning. And deer walked my same path, and there's my truck. He told us he killed a buck. I don't know if it's a big one, a small one, doesn't really even matter. It's just something we enjoy doing. It's got a lot of sentimental value to us. My dad's 67 years old and still gets out there and does it. He kills several deer a year, but we have a lot to be thankful for. We can sit here and complain about some stuff. We can complain about our deer season, we complain about our job, a lot of things, but the fact that we're alive, we have breath, we have reason to be thankful. We had a hurricane this year that did more damage to my farm than any other storm in my entire life. We had historic flooding, we lost a pond, I've lost numerous trees, a lot of money in that, but I still have a reason to be thankful. So always remember it could be worse, and there's somebody who's praying to be in the situation that you're in right now. Somebody's praying they'd love to be in that situation. So remember that as we're going back to the house. We're gonna get my dad, we're gonna meet him at the skinning rack and get this deer cleaned, and then today's gonna be a great day with family, just enjoying Thanksgiving and the holidays. One of the coolest things about this hunt is here's the skinning rack where we clean all our deer. My dad wasn't 200-300 yards. I mean, probably closer to 200 or less from the house right here when he killed this deer. So I'm gonna actually walk back here to him. There's my wife. Thanksgiving is your day, ain't it?
It made it, didn't it?
Thanksgiving is his day. I said that this morning. I was recording the video. I said, Thanksgiving is your day. Look at him. Wow. Wow. Good buck, ain't he, Pops? That was the spot you were going to put Uriah in it, Pops. You said.
He was headed there. He didn't get up, so I went.
He's a good deer.
He's old big, heavy deer.
Yeah, big head. Yep. Heavy antlers.
You said 19,
Yeah,
and
mine was 20.
Mine was 21.
Yeah.
No, you didn't hear Uriah.
It's two really good bucks we killed
Uriah
this year.
said, was that one bigger than yours? And I said, mine was 21.
I thought yours was like 17.
The way they have answered that, they would say, well, yeah, a little bit. Nah, mine's 21. No. Thank you for pulling it out. Let me go show Mama and get my coffee.
Pops does it on Thanksgiving. I called it this morning. I said, Pops always kills one. That's a good buck. Uriah, what did you see this morning, buddy?
On dreams.
Your dream?
Uriah.
You didn't wake up this morning?
Uriah.
You stay out late last night? What were you doing?
I don't know.
Uriah.
Play Fortnite?
We got 2 deer in the cooler. That's gonna be 3. I want a big fat doe this evening. Or a buck.
I do think there's a lot of similarities.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight, but he's a big deer. He probably would have weighed 30 pounds heavier or more beginning of the season. It's done warmed up. I had to shed the clothes, and I caped that deer out for my dad. He's probably going to do a shoulder mount. That's one of the better bucks we've killed off of this farm, and he's killed in a couple years. But man, you couldn't ask for a better day, better Thanksgiving. I've told you several times in this video, Thanksgiving is his day, and he did it again. And that buck was about 19 inches wide on the outside, and only weighed about 155, 160 pounds, but it was rutted out pretty heavy. So but just a good mature buck. Got my family coming in just a couple of hours. We're gonna have a big old lunch down there at my mom's house, and just a great Thanksgiving break. We're gonna be duck hunting in the next couple days, so hit that subscribe button if you want to watch some of that. But until the next one, this has been the unofficial No Doubt Incomplete Guide. George out.